I have a goal set on GoFundMe for me and for Cohen, and if that is obtained, I'm going to close it out and take everything down off of my socials here, all payment methods, things like that. I am really struggling with depression today, from the load, from the stress, from everything being on my back. I have days where it's okay, it's just life, you know, but today is just one of those days where it's really heavy. It's really heavy. Two of my tires are so bald and the wire is showing so bad that I'm afraid to have this baby in this car for him to go to daycare tonight for me to get to work. But I don't have a choice because I cannot miss work and I cannot afford to get an Uber or anything like that. I don't have anyone to ask for a ride. And, you know, my car going to Ford was expensive. I didn't have that to begin with, and I had to make do. So, and before you make a comment of this has to stop or this and that, please put yourself in my position, or just imagine being in my shoes for 1 minute, because I always try to do that for other people. You know, I wasn't in this situation financially, mentally, physically until we left domestic violence, and that is where the struggle started. That is where my depression started. That is where my anxiety started. And that's where the financial hardship started. I'm not a bad person. Before, I couldn't even make rent. I couldn't even barely do that. I couldn't take care of anything for us because I was struggling that bad. But I got stable with that. With all my monthly bills, it's just things like this that are an emergency. I cannot take care of. So if I get enough in the GoFundMe to get some tires and maybe have $20 or $40 to have for an emergency, I'm going to close it out. I'm very grateful for everybody that has been here for me through this journey. But I'm getting close to the end. My mental health is just too bad. It's just too bad. I've made some appointments to go see a doctor, to maybe get some mental health medications, and counseling, because I do, you know, any survivor of anything needs counseling. That's a no-brainer. But just keep me in your prayers. I know God is with me, and I know the situation is going to change, but right now it doesn't feel like it, and it's just really heavy. I'm just tired of being in this constant swinging door of struggle, and then when I reach out for help, it's judgment and it's people making fun of me, but no one's seeing the work that I'm putting in, the sacrifices that I'm making. All they see is that I'm coming here asking for help. They don't see that I'm working 7 days a week. I'm taking all the overtime I can get. I'm working as much as I can, and I can't Uber right now because of the situation of my car, because the tires are so bad. I'm praying we don't get stranded tonight. I don't have a spare. And the shitty thing is, excuse my mouth, out of all of this, I bought this car in December, and the tires are that bad from the dealership. And not only that, this car, 2021, does not have a spare. It has a tiny mini air compressor and some kind of sealant.